Sandman.
Hi. There are a lot of really scary and creepy phenomena on the internet, gaining incredible popularity among users. Among all of them, the ones that particularly stand out are the Backrooms, SCP, Trevor Henderson's Creatures, and the Mandela Catalog. Just recently, while wandering around looking for something similar, I finally came across what I was looking for. In this video, I will tell you about the titular main antagonist of the Dr. Nowhere analog horror video, the Boiled One phenomenon. The Boiled One, classified as Fen 228, is the titular main antagonist of the Dr. Nowhere analog horror video, the Boiled One phenomenon. He is a demonic entity that renders anyone who looks at him into a state of locked-in syndrome. The Boiled One is an extremely tall dark mass with a red melted face. He has a misshapen head with a gouging mouth with many visible teeth, and large human-like eyes. On his head are multiple wiry hair-like appendages jutting out in straight lines. He appears to wear a black cloak which covers the rest of his body, which has similar spiky appendages as the ones on his head. Several shots in the video also show that he has at least one arm with multiple joints and a giant pulsating orifice on his chest. What little we see of his actions, Fen 228 is a malicious, callous, ruthless but highly intelligent entity that actively targets those who come across his path. More specifically, he seems to target the family of Job Zamperini, who was a prisoner of war in World War II. While he doesn't seem to target people who look at him in person as seen with Zamperini's grandson, Fen 228 has shown himself to stalk him especially when seeing him through his window. Due to his speech in one of the hijacked broadcasts, it's likely he knows what he is doing and is intentionally causing people to suffer from parallelization. Moreover, if you stare at him directly for a prolonged period of time, you will go in an immediate state of paralysis or even death, yet, in rare cases you can survive depending how severe the illness might be. It has reportedly occurred that over 1,200 people have suffered severe photosensory injuries and have went into an immediate state of paralysis, which causes a ventral pontine stroke, just by staring directly at Fen 228. However, most of these reported cases and the reason from what causes this is currently unknown. Fen 228 can be assumed to have first appeared in a rerun of the 13th episode of a 2003 kids show titled Tree of Heaven. Fen 228 may have appeared somewhere before this, but it is unknown for sure if this is the case. While the episode was broadcasted, it was hijacked by Fen 228. For safety, the video was reversed and distorted, as well as having some parts cut out. In the original hijacked video, broadcasted by the hijackers, Fen 228 leaves this message. Little is given on who or what Fen 228 is other than what he says in his speeches and what is told by the projection. However, at the end of the video, a caption pops up with a Japanese sentence on the bottom. The Japanese text loosely translates to "Fear the one and only Watanabe bird." Watanabe, also known as the Bird, refers to Matsuhiro Watanabe, a World War II war criminal known for torturing POWs in violent and sadistic ways. Louis Zamperini was one of Watanabe's prisoners who managed to survive his wrath, going so far as to attempt to send a letter to Watanabe after the war, forgiving him of his actions. The Boiled One likely is either the spirit of Matsuhiro Watanabe, coming back to haunt Zamperini, or at least, it is related to Watanabe in some way. It is also theorized that the Boiled One is a being meant to warn of the rapture, as trumpet-like sounds are heard throughout the episode, and he appears to be describing a rapture situation with the sky opening and laughter.
Listen closely. Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up. You will hear the trumpets play their happy sounds. The scalding blood of life will pour down onto us all. Together, we will be still. Together, a feast fit for a king. Together, melded by love and purest connection. Be still.
Avoid any cognitive contact with Fen 228, including the viewing of its face. If you hear Fen 228's whisper, wear earplugs, open the Bible to Psalm 91-10, and write on paper, "I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. I can't hear the feast. I am a moving, breathing human being on planet Earth." After that, recite Psalms 91-10 aloud. If memories and imagery of something unholy persist in your mind, pray. Then contact authorities immediately afterwards. You will be administered amnestics. If you have to watch video of Fen 228, wear earplugs as well as blue light glasses or view from a distance of 3 feet or more, or do both, though this is still not guaranteed to save you. Absolutely under no circumstances should you try to sleep if you have memorized Fen 228's face or experience any of its side effects. The trumpets mentioned in the second video, where Fen 228 was shown again, the video refers to the 7 trumpets before the end of the world from the Book of Revelation, which may also mean that the Boiled One is an angel that sends cues about apocalypses. The Boiled One is presumably somehow related with a Japanese war criminal, named Matsuhiro Watanabe, also known as the Bird. This can be explained by the message in the end of the video, which translates from Japanese, "Fear of the one and only one Watanabe, the Bird." Fen 228 is cognitohazard to people who see this, due to the people who saw this will get pseudocoma. Fen 228 can also change its size at will, considering the photo of the entity next to a small play shed.